This is Matthew Tallarini from World Baseball Network. Right beside me is the event coordinator of the Caribbean Cup, let alone the host nation for the Bahamas Baseball Association, Teddy Sweeting. Teddy, how does it feel to build this metropolis, let alone to see the Blossom Games happen through the course of the week, leading from day one of all the events?
Well, all I can say is it has been a blessing, a God blessing to when we were envisioning seeing us all come together, and then to walk out here one day and then to see the carpet laid out and everything starts to come together. It took a while, but we're so happy to have it here today. And we're really excited, one, for our baseball programs, our players, the young players to look forward to, a national stadium to come into play in, and then to host the Caribbean Baseball Cup. It's all rolled into one, and it's been a tremendous week for us. It's been really rough, but it's been a tremendous week. To have the talent, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Curacao, U.S. Virgin Islands here to compete, to go to Salvador next year. A little disappointed for us, but you know what? This is our first time on the gate, and I know we've gained a lot of respect with the other countries. They know we have pieces, but they didn't realize that we had a complete team that's ready. I know mentally we made a lot of mistakes, but the guys are coming together.
What's just the figurative of noting the Bahamas that it's going to be a competitive program, let alone the nation itself, from all around other scattered islands? Just what is the purpose to just keep telling the story of Andre Rogers and to note that there is talent on the island, and we're seeing it with Lucius Fox and Jazz Chisholm and past Yankee Antoine Richardson?
What is that happening? We've opened the eyes. The eyes of the baseball world is now wide open to realize that not only do we have a national stadium that's comparable with anywhere in our Caribbean nations, and I guess even right now in anywhere in South Florida, USA, anywhere in these areas, that you can come in and play. But we also have talent. You know, we've always, as you indicated, our top players. These are the ones who either played in the major leagues, still in the major leagues, and on the 40-man roster. We have some very good young ball players throughout the major league circuit who are now geared up and ready to represent this country and to put on the jersey Bahamas. We look forward to doing a lot of things. We still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But we're really excited to see where we're at, and where we're headed, and where we're going. That's really exciting for me, because I can see us right now knocking on that doorstep, knocking, you know. All of our games, we were right there, mentally, you know, after, let's say, about the 4th, 5th inning, it's like, you're going to play 7 innings.
Yeah, it's like it's 27 out.
Yeah, and we got to realize that. We got to stay competitive. We got to stay strong. But we're getting there. We like where we're at. We like what we saw. We got some more pieces to put together. And wanted to also know, we didn't get all of our ball players released to be able to compete on this team. So we have a lot more sitting there just waiting to compete. So we're going to need it.
Yeah, and guys like Deshaun Knowles, Brandon Russell, I mean, Adari Grant, the list just goes on and on. Like, what is just the main focus of giving and passing on the torch to the next Jazz?
I think the torch is passed. I guess you can see Jazz has been in the double with them every game, motivating, pushing them along, giving them inspiration, because all of them love him. All of them came up through the same program that Jazz came up under. And so Jazz is there just giving them that push forward. And the most important thing is they want to aspire to be like that. And that's what it's all about. But the main focus for us now is to go back, look at everything that has transpired, do our notes, do our homework, pull everybody together, get Antoine and everybody involved, and let's see what our next steps are as we prepare now for the future and to see where we want to go, how we want to get it done. And then see what the next phase will be. But I know we're really, for me personally, as one of the leaders from the BBA, I'm trying to make sure that we pull everybody together. I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's gonna just blossom to even have other circuit leagues play in this field, let alone throughout the other islands. It's gonna keep building the camaraderie that the Baseball Association has for the Bahamas.
Yeah, man, man, I'll say this. when the first time that team came out, right, to actually view the stadium, if you see a bunch of young men and their eyes popped wide open to see the facility, to walk on the new carpet, the actual trail, that's what it's all about. To watch their excitement. Now that trickles down because all these young kids you see running around this ballpark, all of them from various associated youth leagues that we have. So their excitement now is bubbling and bubbling, and they want to be the next Jazz, the next Lucius, the next Antoine Richardson, and all of these other young ball players that they know personally. They know they're playing professional ball, and so their aspiration, they're aspiring to be the next person or the next kid from the Bahamas. But we have to know one thing, that it takes a lot of hard work.
Yeah,
it's not an easy job, and that's what we want them to get to understand. It's a lot of hard work. Another thing too, the country over the last week saw that baseball is just this easy sport that we watch whenever we watch. We have a lot of junior baseball, youth baseball players. You know, we cheering and we happy. They got to realize that at the next level, it's very, very competitive. It's very hard. Our boys got to stay focused. They got to stay determined, and they have to realize that the game is 9 innings and not the shortened 7 innings that most of them are used to prior to going pro.
And just what are the biggest stepping stones of just seeing guys play collegiately in the United States? What's the next recruitment settlement to just keep pushing that forward and just get an education or whatever chance it may be out of academy circuit to go to the major leagues? What advice can you give to these young players that are in that route?
My advice for any parent, young kid, comes and actually have any association with themselves or federation, we can encourage them to go to school. I think the process of learning is so much greater. One, you're able to get an education. Two, you're able to play the game that you love. But at the end of the day, whatever happens, you have an education, so you can always further yourself and you become a productive citizen. So that's what I focus on. That's what I push young people to do. But it's always up to them and their parents to make that tough decision. But we try to make sure all the time that they also sign that clause to allow them to go back to college if they make it in a year or two. Don't go back to school, get your education. So there's the two avenues that we try to work with, but you know, sometimes when you get a big news,
because what if you get released?
Yeah.
Or an injury happens?
Yeah. So we try to get them focused on certain things and to look at certain things and just not look at the moment, but look at the future for their son. You know, and I think that's what's very, very important.
Yeah, no, I'm thankful to see this. It's a true treasure you have going on. I mean, it's been going for a long due time, and it had to happen in this late part of the year. But this has been an amazing venue. World Baseball Network's very thankful to be here and doing all the coverage and interviewing all the guys. Like they all seem welcome to just step to the plate and know that there's a figurative push for international baseball, especially here on the island.
But I want to thank you guys. I'm very grateful that you take the time to come in for this first, most importantly, the opening of the stadium, to celebrate with us. There's a big celebration for us with our opening ceremony. Our Prime Minister is overwhelmed. He's delighted. He's very supportive of the sport of baseball. And I think that's why we have the complex finished today. We give it all the credit to him and his administration. He's done a tremendous job motivating these guys and telling them, he got their back. He's pushing them forward, pushing them along, giving them an opportunity that he knows that's out there, that is from a collegiate, professional standpoint, supports them 100%. So to see the stadium finished today, to see what we have in store for the future, and to watch us grow now. And most importantly now, Comcabe now is making this at their home. So we're ready. We got 2 now other tournaments set up for next year. We were speaking with Madam President from Comcabe, and we're looking at 2024, wanting to host the 23 youth qualifier here. So, there's a lot. I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm excited to be a part of all this development, and it just is so refreshing.
It's in your blood.
Yeah. I've been about baseball all my life, and it's really awesome.
Yeah, it's been great, for the span of the week, just seeing talent from all over the world, Cuba, Puerto Rico, USVI, let alone Curacao, just coming out on the left side of the Wincom today. It's been It's been great. It's been great just to see the other Boston countries appreciate what you guys have and what the future holds for the Bahamas.
We look forward to it. We look forward now. I know one thing. When they hear Bahamas is going up against Bahamas, this isn't no easy game for them.
Without a doubt.
They're gonna have to come and be ready to play baseball. And for us now is to make sure that we can pull all of our ball players together, have the opportunity to compete. Because we were ready from going to CAC, you know. All the jobs and everybody was saying, you know, we can ready to go.
Yeah.
So we might try to look for another qualifying tournament, but it's gonna be difficult because all the boys get ready to go back to pro ball come January, February. So it's gonna be a difficult one for us. We're gonna be prepared for this. And we'll see where we go from there.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, World Baseball Network, we're here for your support. And without anything to do, like, we'll be happy to help you out with junior league tournaments and giving exposure just down the road, for sure.
Most definitely. Most definitely. We're glad to be a part of it. All I can tell you guys, the Bahamas is here.
All right, well, without any ado, here with the event coordinator for this wonderful event, the Caribbean Cup, the 4th Caribbean Cup at the newly minted Andre Rogers Stadium. My name is Matthew Tallarini, standing right beside me, event coordinator, Terry Sweden. Thank you, Terry.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, appreciate it. I'll add any other stuff.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.